We have Big Jim in the pool with us today. Jim is an Ironman athlete. He's done multiple Ironmans at Barcelona, getting better as he gets older. He is also a leukemia survivor and shares a little bit about his story with that illness and how he's kind of came back and his appreciation for life and how sport on a daily basis impacts that. So we're going to work hard tonight, and the main set today is going to be 20 times 100 at about CSS pace, so just a little bit higher than threshold, so we're going to be working. We're going to have 30 seconds rest after each one, so that should be a reasonable amount to recover and go again. We're going to do the first 10 swim, we're going to do the second 10 with paddles. The reason for that, we don't want to let your physiology take over and become a really hard lactate set. We want to try and maintain technique, we want to try and maintain the strength in the stroke without it breaking down. So physiologically it should get a little bit easier so that we maintain that threshold pace throughout, okay? To get there, we're going to go 200 easy. We're going to go 450 scull swim, a little bit of technique work. We're then going to go 2 times 100 pull paddles, get the strength in the stroke, feel good, and then final bit of the warm up, we're going to do 450s build, 1 to 4, 30 seconds rest. All good? Any questions?
Sounds good.
Ready to start? Let's get going.
When was my first triathlon? Good question. Probably, I think it was 2017.
Wow, so fairly recent, 9 years ago. What was the instigator? Why did you choose triathlon?
To be honest with you, I was doing a wee bit of running at the time at Jog Scotland, not at the greatest level, and I started going to the gym and met a few guys down there that were running, and they says, you know, come out with us running, and I started running with them. Started, you know, just keep them coming, keep them going, and just been consistent with them at the running. And so I didn't have a bike, so they were going out on their bike on a Saturday, and I was like, oh, I don't like this, getting left myself, and they're all way out on their bike having fun. So
Were you getting FOMO?
I got my bike, just bought a second-hand bike and started going out on the bike with them, and it just started for their training with them for their Ironman, and then got the bug.
What was your time? Why are you swimming?
First one was 1:37. So I think it was all 1:30.
Okay. You feel as if you can hold it, or are we going too hard? How many have you done? 4. Okay. Let's try and hold another 4 at 1:30. Take your rest. But I know you've been a little bit of an athlete in your time. Played football.
Football,
You
yeah.
messed around in dirt bikes.
Yes.
That kind of thing. What was that like, and what was the similarities, maybe the differences of getting into such a single-minded sport like triathlon?
Well, my main sport was football from a young age, but as I was playing football, I was always doing other things. So I was always doing more than one sport, whether it be, you know, karate. I played golf, which was probably a big part of it as well. Just did lots of different sports. just while I was playing football, but then I gave football up. Unfortunately, I became unwell. I was ill. In 1999, I had leukemia. I was really lucky and managed to survive that. So I had a lot of friends in the hospital that didn't survive. It learned me to appreciate life. To be honest with you, I didn't quite understand what fully leukemia was at the time. When I got told I had it, I was a wee bit unsure and I found a bit more out about it. But it really did learn me to, appreciate life a bit more, and just that your family really matters at a time like that. So you learn to appreciate them, the things that you love.
Good, Jim. How many is that? Okay. So we've done 7? Okay. 130s?
Just definitely spoke to you. 129.
Okay. One more. Same pace, and then we're going to stick the paddles on, okay?
Yes.
All right, Jim, paddles on. Okay, so I was definitely too fast. Okay, I think we know that. So hopefully this will bring down the effort while maintaining good stroke mechanics, good strength in the stroke, okay? And it'll bring that physiology just a little bit more in line with where we want it to be for these next 8. Pace should be the same. Yep. So we're not trying to go any faster. We're just using the paddles to switch the emphasis. Okay? Swimming. It's always a struggle, especially if you learn at a later age. How's the progression of that been over the past few years?
To be honest with you, I didn't mention that was one of my sports during playing football when I was younger. I did swim with a club for a brief period, and I also played some water polo. But obviously that was when I was really young, maybe just for a few years. So I've did a wee bit of swimming, but doing more consistent swimming now for triathlon, and just progressing and learning more about, it's not about putting more effort in to try and get faster. It's about learning technique and being more efficient in the water. And again, it's just the more you learn, the more you get into it, and the more you just want to keep doing it and learning. And it's great, just the consistency. It's brilliant.
How many have we done, Jim? Good. Perfect. Nice work, Jim. A solid swim, well done. Good session.
It's right that
Yeah. Good breathing. How did you find switching to the paddles at the end?
I just concentrated on my stroke, just like you said, the mechanics of it. Don't put any more effort on there.
Good.
Uh,
Solid.
just keep the same effort. So,
Perfect. Absolutely nailed the session.
So back to triathlon. So you've been doing it for 9 years now, progressed up the ranks up to Ironman, done a few Ironmans now, culminated in Ironman Barcelona, you were on the top,
Yeah.
representing last year. What's that journey like, and what would you say that you're good at and maybe struggle with a little bit?
I would say probably, well, now the way my body condition is, I would say I'm more suited to the long distance stuff. Ever since coming on board with yourself, it's just been amazing. And learning a lot of different things and just how to learn the proper way to train, because playing football, it was always everything's 110%. So the way I train for obviously the full distance triathlon is totally different. And you know, looking after yourself, you know, everything comes just with the training, you know, not just the training side, there's a lot of other things that I've learned that really helped. And it's just amazing, you know, looking after yourself as well, you know, that you didn't really do when you were younger because you just thought you were invincible. So no, it was great. And after doing my first one, you know, I just wanted to do more. And for some reason, I just keep going back to Barcelona. You know, people, creatures of habit, my family, so when we go and we like something, we just tend to stick to it. And when we go to Barcelona now, it just feels like we're going home, or it's a second home to us, so we enjoy the holiday side after the race is finished. But I look forward to the preparation and the buzz about the race when you're there and then doing it is special.
Thank you very much.
Sorry for a few
Emotional.
pauses and all that. No, but it's just